now that we've blessed the proceedings. Found a fun little article. This is Ellen Gutoskey writing for Mental Floss, and these are all about
Polish, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Shout out.
Good eye.
Shout out.
Okay.
Well, it's got a S-K-E-Y.
Sam says very judgmental.
You got the best race radar of it.
It's S-K-E-Y, which I think is Russian. S-K-Y is
Okay.
Polish, but I
Well,
could be
continue
wrong.
then. Continue.
Either way,
You've been warned.
so she's got a couple of reports of wild turkey attacks.
Oh.
So a thing that I didn't know was an issue.
Not
but
the kind
apparently-
your uncle does after a bottle.
That's the next part.
Doesn't part of you, though, like, I'm not a victim blamer, but if I hear you get attacked by a turkey, I'm like, were you fucking with a turkey?
Yeah, of course. You're in a
Turkeys don't just knock on your door.
Yeah.
Well, it's, in some cases, apparently.
Whoa.
So this
They're
first one,
knocking now.
well, there's one at the end here that definitely just did not knock, but we'll get there. Santa Cruz. So in 2017, wild turkeys wreaked so much havoc on the campus of UC Santa Cruz that students started keeping tabs and naming individual offenders. The
What?
biggest culprit was named Hank Hatebeak.
Hatebeak?
Hatebeak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which I think is that's a rad
Leave
name.
Hank alone.
He was a particularly large and hostile specimen with a proclivity for pecking at car tires. Quote, I used to feel bad about eating turkey, as art student Caroline Alfonso said, but now I feel less sympathy. So apparently at
This is how
UC Santa
people
Cruz-
become racist.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, I had one bad experience. Now I hate them all.
What radicalized you?
Yeah.
A turkey bit my tire.
Like with pop tires, it was just kind of.
I don't think it could pop a tire. I think it was just fucking with cars, I guess. Like, I don't know.
So there's like this turkey out, and people aren't like, "Wow, a turkey." They're like, "I don't feel so bad about eating turkey sandwiches."
Yeah,
anymore."
yeah. Well, apparently there was a lot of them, so they isolated this one. They were saying this guy's like he's the main one doing it.
Go on the turkey shit.
Hatebeak. Yeah, but apparently there was a lot of them just harassing the students on the campus there. Pretty short shorts. What is it? It's a little hot outside, huh?
Man, these kids are soft, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
I had
so
I had
soft.
3 turkey bullies when I was in high school.
Yeah, fucking snowflake.
Dude, those motherfuckers would chase us from our dorm every day, bro.
Yeah, that just means he likes you. He's pecking at you, dude.
This is one for Brooklyn. April 1924, a Brooklyn butcher named Sam Fishman entered Garber and Ganzinger's live poultry shop to choose some chickens. So this is back in the day where you get a live chicken.
You can do that down the street from here.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day,
Well,
Yesterday.
we could
Yeah,
have a dead chicken in 5 minutes, killed in front of us.
we should do that next week.
There we go.
Oh, that's what we should do for the stream. We should murder a chicken on the stream Thursday.
I've suggested that before. No one was into the idea.
Oh, why?
Yeah, understandably.
Yeah.
You don't want to know how meat works, guys.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, fucking accept it if you're gonna eat this shit. Yeah, I've told this before, but first time I was ever in Chicago, I was walking down the street and there was a big sign that said Amish or live Amish poultry, and I was like, "What's that?" And so I walked up and I was probably the 900th person that day who went, "Huh," and then put my face up against the glass just to see what was going on. And there was a guy who looked almost exactly like Saddam Hussein holding down a chicken by the neck, and as soon as he like saw me, like chopped its fucking head off. I was like, this guy's awesome.
How can you be sure that wasn't Saddam Hussein?
No, I mean, I don't know. That's a good point. Yeah, I
Did
think,
he wink?
yeah. Not really dead.
And did he go, shh?
Yeah. Don't tell my kids I'm in Chicago.
And then he gave you a little show by decapitating that chicken?
Yeah, well, that was what I realized was like, obviously this happens all the time. So if he just happens to be about to be decapitating a chicken, he's obviously going to wait for someone to come in the window and look so you can freak him out.
Mommy, look.
Yeah.
That even dictators need a side hustle now. That's so sad.
I know, right?
I know, right? This is
Make
economy.
your own death. You still got to butcher chickens.
So this guy goes in the live poultry shop and was completely blindsided when a 40-pound turkey charged him from behind a dark corner, which that's
Oh, okay. So
that's terrifying.
It had a plan.
Yeah. So he goes into this butcher shop like, hello, is anybody here? And then like just
Was this hate beak?
yeah, no, this was like Hate Beak's great grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So upon impact, Fishman slipped on the wet floor and landed on his left arm, which didn't heal properly after surgery. He sued the owners, who explained to the court that the turkey was a pet and had never shown vicious propensities before. The court awarded Fishman $2,000 in damages, which is about $35,000 in today's money.
Dude.
So he got money for
Do you think
for
the
being
turkey
attacked.
like sat on the stand like with a little microphone?
Yes, yeah.
His little turkey lawyer whispering. You don't have to answer that.
But human jury, yeah.
Turkey lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I'm just a simple country turkey.
Same suspenders.
Yeah.
I think the turkey was smart, and it took one look at that motherfucker and goes, "He's a butcher. I'm getting him. I'm getting him before he gets me."
Yeah, you connect those dots at a certain point. Like you see the apron, the big cleaver.
Yeah. Well, but
I feel like that guy was just being an annoying customer, and the shop owner like riled the turkey to go attack him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, also, this is a pet turkey in a store where all they do is kill other birds. So
Right.
this turkey, I don't like the association. He's kind of just following orders. You know what I'm saying? just watching.
He's Samuel L. Jackson in Django.
Yeah. This is the zone of turkey interest. You know what I'm saying? This one's
Imagine if you got your ass kicked by a turkey in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
You'd be
yeah.
hearing about that the rest of your life.
but
You'd be getting clowned by other local street toughs. Back in the 20s.
well, and it sucks because you win $30,000 in money, and they all know now. They're like, the biggest pussy on
Right.
earth has a shitload of money now. Let's get him.
Damn.
This one's Michigan, 2009. The turkeys of Grand Haven, Michigan started targeting one specific human in particular, a mail carrier named Doug Cody.
What, all the turkeys?
Yeah,
Of the whole
so
city?
Apparently, in this city, there's just a bunch of wild turkeys running around.
Whoa,
And they
okay.
would all fuck with one guy named Doug.
Maybe there's only
Oh.
one mail carrier.
Maybe. He says, quote, "We can't figure it out because anybody else can walk pretty close to them and they'll just stay there and look at you. But whenever Doug comes down in his truck and they'll just peck at him." One resident told WWMT once when a few menacing turkeys had cornered Doug
Menacing.
on a resident's porch.
Marauding.
They're super predators.
Pack of marauding turkeys.
So they stopped him on the porch, and Doug had to call the postmaster for help.
Oh, wow.
So Doug gets trapped on a porch, and
The police are like, "Don't call us again. This fucking happens to you every fucking week."
Yeah,
now."
yeah. Well, it's even worse. He called his boss. He
Yeah,
had to,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Cops are sick of this guy's shit.
And imagine putting that sentence together like,
Yeah, yeah.
Help.
Help. There's a
menacing turkeys.
bunch of turkeys.
There's
Well-
real crime in the city, Doug.
Yeah, yeah. This is Doug. He says, "The postmaster laughed so hard, I think she just dropped the phone."
Oh, man.
Oh.
When the turkeys killed him, it's just like a group of kids like pointing at the corpse, laughing. They're picking his eyeball out of his skull.
I think at some point you're allowed to just run over turkeys. Am I crazy in saying that?
No,
I think it's encouraged from the get.
I mean,
Especially if they're after you.
yeah.
If you're Doug, you got to defend yourself.
Stand your ground, Doug.
Yeah.
Other postal workers treated the ongoing issue with similar levity, filling Doug's office mailbox with feathers and hanging
Oh, come
wanted
on.
signs for the fiendish fowl around his workspace.
Fuck you, Doug. Turkey Doug.
See, that's what I'm saying about the butcher guy in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't hear the end of
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
Heard
yeah.
you're going through a divorce, Turkey Doug. Please leave me alone.
So Doug started carrying a thin piece of wood on his route to keep the birds at a distance. So
Oh.
yeah, so you
My
literally got a
turkey stick.
turkey stick, which fantastic. And yeah, this last one here, this is from New Jersey, and this is actual horror movie shit, and I love it. Courtney Lopczynski, SKY, Polish, Sam, Polish,
okay.
was enjoying a peaceful family dinner at home in Teaneck, New Jersey, when a wild turkey crashed through the kitchen window.
I was gonna say, much like your shirt, Billy Joel style.
That's right. The old BJ.
The old BJ surprise.
Hey, Pete Davidson did it recently. We got to rename it for this current generation.
Did he run a car into a fucking house?
There's a family's home, and then pretended like he was sober.
Yeah, yeah.
Billy Joel did it multiple times. He ran into several houses, which is even funnier that you could have heard it on the news, then you hear a noise. Billy Joel's, and you're like, no. Come on.
Not the same guy. Maybe it was a copycat
Dude, I
killer.
would be honored for Billy Joel to crash into my house.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call the cops.
No, I'm not pressing charges.
We did Piano Man for Jam of the Day a couple of years ago, and there was a guy that was like, man, I see Billy Joel on his motorcycle smoking cigarettes down by the docks every fucking weekend. And I was like, stop blowing up his spot, man. Don't tell people. He's obviously trying to get away from his family, have a few cigarettes, and then go home.
What a cool guy.
Yeah. So, yeah, Turkey crashes through the window, showering her and her children with glass and mud. Quote, I grabbed the kids and we literally ran for our lives out of the house because we were so scared, she told CBS 2 in 2016.
Whoa.
And this is, to your earlier point, this is the super predator angle. She says, according to Lipchinsky, the turkey was one of many, quote, gangster turkeys.
Come on. Come on.
That's such a Polish person thing to say.
When did this happen?
When he found out I was partly Polish.
Oh. It's like, was I not here for this development?
No, I mean, it's the one that I can do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I guess. So, gangster turkey is known to terrorize kids at bus stops and chase people to their cars.
Terrorize.
Yeah, which I think.
Terrorize is like you're using political violence.
Yeah, to teach a
I
lesson.
mean, what are we talking about? What goals are they trying to further?
Like they would leave like a bloody like a claw print to like
Yeah.
I guess they're kind of tall, right?
A wild turkey? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they said that other was like 40 pounds, so that's like a medium-sized dog.
But it's like you think one of these person would take a karate class before and just
kick it?
Yeah, just you feel like you could kick a turkey away.
Yeah,
they got
that's
those like
just
fat
me.
bodies and that tiny little head.
You
Yeah,
don't
that huge
kick it in a
neck.
tiny head. You
Yeah.
just fucking hit in the body a couple
I think
times.
I could beat up like 25 turkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we got our next stream. We got to put this to the test.
Do they have sharp talons?
I mean,
Yeah,
they're birds.
probably.
They got claws and shit. I don't think they're like, it's not like an eagle or nothing, but it wouldn't feel great.
I'll fucking eagle up too, dude.
Yeah.
If you put the eagle on the ground, I could take it.
And I would think about it, and then I would remember how much I love this country, and I would blow my brains out.
Just imagine it would go viral immediately.
You just drop
There's a
kicked
man beating the shit out of an eagle.
He was
There's only like
terrorized.
12.
just shirtless.
He was coming after my kids.
This country's going to hell.
Damn evil eagles.
Gangster eagle.
Gangster eagles. Yeah.
Wow.
Gangster eagles and fucking Yakuza chickens and all types of crazy shit going on, man.
So Teaneck Health Officer Ken Catter recommends simply giving the birds a wide berth, though water hoses and leash dogs could be used to scare them off if necessary.
Wow.
Sick the dogs on.
That's right. That's what we do with terrorists. Water hoses and fucking dogs, baby.
This is a problem.
Anyone
man.
threatening the freedom of
This
Teaneck.
is akin to racism. Again, the way they
like
want
I
to
said.
Are these
bring
places,
out the fire hoses and dogs.
Get rid of these gangster turkeys.
are these places like homes to like food farms and shit and like big turkey processing plants?
No, these are just wild turkeys just hanging out.
I didn't even know that happened.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I assumed that
in the
turkeys
s-
weren't just roaming the
No,
sidewalk.
in the South and shit. They
Yeah.
have them.
Damn.
Dude, when I was in Detroit a couple months ago, I saw like 100 rabbits just
That's
hanging
fun.
out.
Wow.
Like, it was like seeing it was the amount of squirrels and pigeons here.
Yeah.
It was that many just rabbits just jumping around everywhere.
Oh, okay.
People give Detroit a bad rap.
I know, it's a
Yeah.
cute little place.
Yeah.
There's adorable little rabbits everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
I
was
like
in
seeing 'em.
Chicago and I was shocked. I was like, they just have these out in the wild?
Right.
Like,
It puts you in a good mood. You can't be pissed when there's bunny rabbits hopping around.
Yeah. until they get together in a gang and attack you.
Yeah, they crash through your living
Showering
room
you
window.
with mud.
Yeah. That's my favorite
Like, I'm
part.
picturing the turkey like dropping shit on him.
like a
Just imagining like its wings are stretched out. It's just kind of spiraling through like a tornado, just shooting mud and glass everywhere. It's
I
just-
imagine it's just
the
like
children are bleeding.
it's just like someone
fucking
taking a
horrifying.
shower, and then you see the door in the background open and then close, and then she's just like, "What was that?" And, it's like,
yeah.
and she just like keep showering.
You're like,
and
watching yourself in the mirror and go down and then come back. It's just a turkey head. Just
Oh, dude. This is starting to make me a little. I'm going to be on the lookout next time I'm walking around.
yeah. I mean, I used to see wild turkeys all the time in Alabama, but like you see them like in.
Did you drop kick them?
No, because they would always be like off in a field, or actually one flew in front of my car one time. That scared the fucking shit out of me.
Boy.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we're just like tooting along, and then it was just gigantic brown birds like right in front of the windshield. So
Well,
I think for the most part, like you were saying earlier, you'd have to be fucking with the turkeys to a certain extent.
Yeah,
That's why there's not a ton of these stories.
right,
Well,
right.
Doug, I got to know what's up with Doug, dude. The fact that they all know it.
Yeah.
All these turkeys don't like you.
I'd heard that about crows. Crows can identify a single person and fuck with them, and do sometimes.
Yeah.
But I didn't know turkeys had that ability.
I'd beat a crow's ass if it beefed with me.
But like a murder of
Beef
crows
with me?
That's why they're called that.
Oh, yeah, a fucking murder of crows that all want to fuck with you. That would be miserable.
There's outside our building sometime. I saw a murder of crows last week.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere out here. That's kind of the crazy thing about LA. I never see songbirds, but you just see these giant black ravens everywhere. Like, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, it's like the palm trees, sunshine, and crows.
Crows. Yeah,
It's a weird city, dude.
yeah.
Fake palm trees and signs of death.
Yeah. It's weird.